So I am back here after a few days on the West Coast, but as you can potentially hear in my voice, I did not come back unscathed. The thing that no one's talking about, everyone's favorite uninvited guest, COVID-19. Yes, it's back. It's like that relative who overstays their welcome. COVID-19 is still here, and it's not just a walk in the park. And to those who say it's just a summer cold, well, it's not. My fever spiked to nearly 102 after testing positive, and I have felt pretty crappy. And while some have it worse than others, the positive cases are the highest they've been in like a year. Almost 40 states are seeing higher COVID activity, with ERs as packed as your local beach, and there are a few culprits here. First, the virus is actually evolving faster than my son's video game tastes. Every day he's asking me for something new that he wants to buy for PlayStation. Secondly, our immunity is actually short-lived. People are traveling, they're ditching masks like it's 2019. And last but certainly not least, companies are increasing their pressure on just employees returning to office. I still wear a mask on a plane, and most of the events I was actually at last week were outdoors, but no one is taking precautions, so it was bound to catch up with me. So my obvious advice, stay away from other people if you're feeling sick. Isolation, not to mention masks, opening windows, HEPA filters, we should still be using them. Love them. Remember back in the early days of the pandemic? Well, my physician wife turned me on to a newsletter written by Dr. 𝐂𝐕𝐈𝐃, which is called Your Local Epidemiologist. And her wisdom, the data, the knowledge that she dropped, I still get that newsletter every week. And she's saying that COVID is mutating like it's in some sci-fi movie. It's faster than the flu, and it's just as tricky. For me, I felt worse now than I did when I had the flu earlier this year. And our summer behaviors are not helping. We're moving indoors because it's warm, and obviously the virus is leveling it up. So you're like, oh, what about hospitalizations and deaths? Well, fortunately, they are not rising as quickly as the infections. Our collective immunity is doing some heavy lifting here, but that doesn't mean that we should get comfortable. It's more severe than the flu, especially for older people and those with weaker immune systems. So no, it's not just a summer cold. As for vaccines, they're still a thing. If you haven't had a booster in like 6 months, they say you're supposed to roll up your sleeve and get one again, but do it soon because fall is coming with updated vaccines and you'll need a 4-month gap for the best effect. So now is actually a good time to get one, and then you can get another one in fall. And if you're infected, like me, those at-home tests are still important. It's how you know you have it so you don't spread it. Even if you're feeling okay, I don't get why people have stopped testing, but they have. And tests are a great way of telling whether you're contagious. After your fever breaks and symptoms improve, keep that mask on for another 5, even 10 days, especially if you're going to visit grandma. You should test before you go, no matter how you feel. So stay safe, stay smart, and for the love of all things healthy, wear a mask when you're inside and get your shots. COVID might be evolving, but so can we. That curve is ticking up. It's soaring, so stay ahead of the curve before it gets you.